Hey there, viewers. Welcome back to the Self-Made Auto Channel. Got another day and another broke down Chevrolet. It's a GMC in this case, but it's not as catchy. 2016 Sierra. It's a big 1500 with a big 5.3. ABS, stability, traction light. All those lights are on. Engine light's not on, surprisingly enough. I've got it scanning over here, and it looks like it just finished. Lucky us. Today's our lucky day. Lots of codes and lots of modules, of course. But the one we're after is your pump motor circuit stuck, your classic C110 61er. So we're gonna have to look into that. Light comes on, stays on, failed this ignition, mill requested. So it doesn't matter if we clear it or not. Pump motor circuit, usually on these trucks that involves the entire ABS valve assembly. But we're gonna check it out. We'll grab a wiring diagram and we'll check into it to see, because you need good power and ground down there. I'm going to look in service data to make sure I'm not crazy. And, well, I don't know if that'll tell us, but we'll keep going. So I'm just scanning through service data here. I'll pull it up on your screen for you so we can read along. I'm down to the DTC descriptors. Ours is a 61 pump motor circuit, or pump motor stuck is how it has analyzed it. Which we can see here, component pump motor, either worn, damaged, or locked up, and that'll set your 11061. Circuit description, and they write, the pump motor is an integral part of the brake pressure modulator, while the pump motor relay is integral to the electronic brake control module. The pump motor relay is not engaged during normal system operation. When ABS operation is required, the electronic brake control module activates the pump motor relay and battery voltage is provided to the pump motor. In order to run this code, vehicle speed has to be greater than the 13 mph, unless you live in the north and any place else in the world, 20 kilometers an hour, and the brake is not applied. The test is initiated once per ignition cycle when the vehicle's speed is greater than 15 kilometers or 9 miles per hour, and a fault was set on the last ignition cycle. Conditions for setting code, that's for those codes. Let's see. The pump motor continues to rotate briefly after deactivation, creating a feedback voltage. The EBCM sets the DTC if the measured feedback voltage indicates a binding or stalled pump motor. So that's interesting how it can tell whether or not the pump is rotating. Would have thought they would have measured current or something on it there, but that's what they say they do. So we can only believe them. Actions taken when the code sets, light turns on, stability lights, all your lights turn on, everything's shut off. Conditions for clearing it, you got to fix the car. And then we have some schematics. And then we go down to system testing. It's probably just going to be a matter of checking powers and grounds, but we'll have a quick look. Ignition off, all vehicle systems off, disconnect the harness from the K17 EBCM. It may take up to 2 minutes for vehicle to power down. Test for less than 10 ohms between ground circuit terminals listed below and ground. Scratch that right out of your memory, folks. Using an ohm meter to check for ground integrity is perhaps the worst test you could ever do. The people who write this information are probably the biggest bunch of idiots you ever met, because any engineer that knows electrical theory knows that that's garbage. That's complete garbage. That test will never work and never prove anything. It's the worst thing you could ever do. Besides drugs, that's worse than that. Ignition off, test for less than 2 ohms, and the ground circuit end to end. That is another completely worthless test. Ignition on, verify a test lamp illuminates. Oh wow, we're going to use a test light. Between B1 circuit, terminal 1 and ground. And then they want you to check the B plus circuit end to end with an ohm meter. So absolutely worthless test here. Nothing will prove anything. If your test light lights, replace the brake control module. So basically we're checking it for powers and grounds. We're going to make sure it has powers and grounds. Is all we're doing. I don't know if I can open a schematic on here. I can. Look at that. So Sometimes these tablets don't like doing stuff like that. Well, let's see here. Looks like we have 2 powers over here on 125. And then we have 2 grounds, 13 and 38. 2 black wires, and then a red with violet and a red with yellow. They're probably big honkers. One of them is. One's a 60 amp, one's a 25 amp. So it shouldn't be that big a deal. We're going to go under with a 4 amp test light, kind of nuke them a little bit. Both of those circuits will easily be able to carry 4 amps, and we're going to avoid doing all the ohm testing end to end. Baby. Oh, she's crusty. There it is. Looks clean. Not all green anyway, so that's good. This side's not all green, so that's even better. We need to find our pins. This is labeled. Even without my glasses, I see 1 and 13. Then I need my glasses for the rest. Let me go look these up. Okay, 1 and 25, according to this, 1 and 25. So both those top 2 are power. I think both the bottom ones are ground, because that's 13 and that's 38, and that sounds familiar. Yeah, 13 and 38. So it's your big ones. It's the big honkers here. Hot at all times, like my wife. So we got a very gingerly. Whoa, that's bright, dude. That's 1 circuit. That's the other circuit. It's nice and bright. We could load it even more than 4 amps by adding on another test light to be sure, but I guess we could do that. That's it. Needs an ABS module. Super simple. Plug it back in. We plug it back in, clear codes, light will come back on. I'm going to check that real quick just to be on the safe side. Usually GM's got these bad boys in stock. Pretty common. Hopefully it wants to play nice. This does have coated lines on it. But 2016 is pretty rough. See, it's only got a few more years left. Guy wants it fixed, which is pretty surprising. Most people don't fix these. It's only got a couple years left before it hits the crusher. Alright, old boy said get after it. We got parts coming. Clear the code. It comes right back on. So I re-unplugged this. Now we're going to get this undone. I got some of this, because it looks like we're going to need it. Whoa, easy, dude. Stick that out of our way. We're going to spray some Panther Pea on the bolts that hold the bracket on. It doesn't really do much, but it gives us courage. Courage to pull the wrench a little bit harder. Somebody told me that, and I says, you know what? That's exactly what penetrating oil does. None of it works because we don't really give it enough time to work, even if it did work. And second of all, that's really all it does. It gives us courage to pull a little harder. All right, top one's 13. Should be all the way across the top. Got your 4 lines up there. Yes, sir. Did one of these the other day on F-150. The problem with the Fords is they've got a built-in pressure sensor built into the pump assembly, and that goes bad. Turns all your lights on. That one's 15, and you got to buy the whole mess. Lumber. We've got a line wrench on there. That's one of those. Not feeling real strong today. I got a cold. That's pushing me against the transfer case. Baby. She's tight. I don't crack loose. It's gonna be, we're gonna go to war. I'll try to get our line wrench on this line. Line wrenches are never very convenient. Especially when crap's rusty. There it is. So try to give that one a little twist. Hopefully the frickin' lines aren't stuck to the nuts. That one is perfect. First one seized up. You get a regular 15, see if this one's seized up. If it is, you got to heat every one of these little guys, because the plastic, on the plastic coated lines, oftentimes, it's in the nut, you know, the line's coated right to the end. And then it gets a little bit of corrosion, which we have a lot of bit of that here, thanks to the saw. And they swell. Get your nuts all swelled up, stuck on the line. Move you where it's beneficial for you to see. That baby wants to twist the whole line. We don't play like that. We don't play. We're gonna burn it up. Just very lightly. Just a slow burn. Enough to kind of melt the plastic out of there and hopefully break this loose. Let's see if she wants to play now. Might have to get the actual torch. Yeah, I didn't see. Atta boy. Sometimes that's all it takes. Once we get the pump out of the way, then we can heat the lines up for real. You know what I mean? Heat them up real good. Get it, because you're gonna need these spinning nicely by fingers in order to start them in the new ABS pump. That makes sense to you, because you don't want to think that it started and find out that it's not. All hell breaks loose. You just ruined a $1,000 ABS pump or whatever these things cost, $700 or something. Wasn't cheap, I know that. All right. Yeah, I guess we didn't really tweak it much, did we? Okay, we're gonna leave that one right there. I'm gonna go start working across the top. Make a little song. We heated one nut at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. Oh, yeah. Crack loose yet? Yep, there she goes. That one's spinning and the line's staying still, so that's good. Now you guys can see much. But I'm just gonna keep working my way down, just like we are right now. Put a little more courage on them as we go. Then when it's just about ready for them to all come off, we're going to try to get the bolts out of the frame on the bracket, because I don't think they come with the bracket. And that's when we're going to make a big old mess. Once these... Whoa! Don't worry, I caught it. Okay, that one's about ready to come off. I'm going to have to let it down a little bit. I'm not going to show you this whole process because it's boring. Plus, if I'm being honest, the only place to see is from where I'm standing. And if I put you here, then I can't be here. Get down on it. There we go. There's the second line in. Yeah. That one's cracked. Oh, she's twisting up hard. So, same process. Crack them, heat them. Yep, crack, heat, and repeat is what I was gonna say. So I got distracted there. we got stuff cooking up here. Looks like that'll be enough. Got my wrench stuck. Get out of there. There we go. That's all it takes. Just that little bit of heat. Oh, that's freaking annoying. Come on, you're so freaking annoying. If we can get better with the regular 13 or not. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take this line all the way off because I think we're almost there anyways. I was just trying to avoid the drippage initially. Whoa. Get her in my, I even got a little pan. That's how prepared I am. We could probably find something to plug the hole. Or if we were smart, we would have pushed the brake pedal down before we got this far, but we didn't. We're just gonna work fast. About the time you get it done is when the reservoir is empty, but we gotta bleed out the whole system anyways. Which, like a couple of idiots, we didn't check to see if the bleeders came loose on anything. Yeah, I found a spot for you guys to hang out. There's two of them. Let's just try to get the crust off this one. We haven't cracked this one loose yet. Actually, man, you guys got a better angle than I do. Okay, that one. Just get the, if you get the rust off the 6 points. Finish your sentence, you idiot. It makes the line wrench fit a little nicer. Let's see. Get on there. Oh, yeah, kumbaya, baby. Kumbaya. Oh, you line twisted hoo-ha. After the third one, you shouldn't be surprised. I'm not. Oh boy, we kicked up the flames. Let's see. Would that help? Why don't you just wait a super long time, let it cool down there, dude? Oh, I just saw a little puff of smoke, a little puff of flames. Yeah, that's all we needed. Brake fluid is flammable at a certain point. We haven't hit that threshold yet, obviously. Get a little bit of that on there. Oh, that's nice now. Oh, that's real nice. Ooh. Let's see here. Give this a little spin, maybe without the line wrench. Oh, look at that. That's our lucky day. Burn, baby, burn. I can't see it, so does it look good? I guess I could look in my viewfinder. Ooh. I see flames. You flamer. Let's see. Well, probably can't say that on the internet. Let's see. Oh, perfect. I like you. I like you a lot. Oh. Yes, ma'am. I can't even see this one. We're going blind here almost. I'm gonna give it a little juice. See if I can I can almost see it with my little brown eyes. Let's see. Oh, yes. Happy ending. Almost happy ending. We're not out of the water yet. I don't know how we got in the water. Probably when we signed up for this job. We have to get this line here unhooked. Then we got one more, the hardest one of them all. What's up, pretty lady?
Did you call the people with the cat fighter to give them the bad news?
Oh no, I like to see the look on their face. So I'd rather talk to them in person. If you know what I mean. Is that wrong?
Yes.
Is it? Hey, I didn't buy it, I didn't build it, and I didn't break it, alright?
But you're gonna take pleasure in other people's pain.
Well, I didn't say I took pleasure in it, did I?
Yes?
Did I really?
Yes?
I'll have to rewind the tape and see if that's exactly what I said. Oh, she's pee-peeing now. So we gotta get this the inner line. I gotta get a napkin here, stand by. I just had to put a napkin on my tray because it's splashing on me. Let's see, is this our 15? That ain't working. Let's try this. The foot of the crow. 15 mil. See if we can't wiggle that up down there. Come on, baby. Oh, she went on. I don't know if we're gonna clear past that line though. Probably not. God damn thing's stuck on there. We're gonna flip it around. Stick our extension back on there. Yeah. It's like the Kool-Aid man. Now we cracked it. Now we got a ratchet stuck. We need to go backwards a little bit to release the crow. Foot of the crow. Now we're gonna get a 15 stub. If we keep our light where it needs to be, we'll get a 15 stubby over there. I'm gonna try to do the classic reach up and over. It's a different move than what you guys are used to. Frickin' stubby is just not stubby enough. This freaking guy is not strong enough. This sucks. Let's try it. Freaking grapefruit splash all around, idiot. Can I get up in there? Come up in there. Oh yeah, bird. Oh, you're cooking with fire now, Brother Rocco. Let's go up here with a 15 again. See if we can do something now. Can't see it. Oh, it feels a little nicer. Oh, you feel nice. Oh, that's a little warm on the finger. Oh yeah. Kinda like how that feels. Where is it? Did I get it? Oh yeah. Got her juiced up. Doesn't do anything, but give us a little break. Yes, sir. What can you guys see? How you like my elbow? You like that? Oh, they're a pearl. It's about all the power I got in my little fingers to pull that thing. We could keep crow's footing it, I suppose. You can tell we're just about done because we're running out of brake fluid. I think we've got that last one just about out. It feels like it is. I'm gonna reach through the frame here. See if we can't. Oh, I think that one's key weight, so we're gonna spin that one back in a little. Actually, we're not. We're gonna take the bolt all the way out. We're gonna see if we can't find the one in here. Oh, easy, easy. Try to do it without dropping it in the frame. Oh good, dropped in the brake fluid, even better. There's that one. Try to get this last one over here. Find it. Where you at, baby? Come on down. Yes, right in the brake fluid. Guaranteed to get them out of the thing if you have a liquid substance in your cart. Okay. Hunky dory. Who's Dory? Oh. Say hello. My little friend. So there they are. There's all of our lines. Easy peasy. There, the unit's out of the way. We got gloves on now. Gotta go pee on the potty, so I'd wash my hands. Nope, still not loose enough. Alright, that one's loose enough. So I'm using the weak sauce 12 volter. Be ye warned if you do that with anything else. Yeah, I thought we had that one spinning. We need to melt a little more of that plastic. We need to make these so they're easy to put on. And frankly, who's Frank? We don't care about the plastic coating, okay? We more care about not being a stripper. That's freaking hot, boy. All right, that's what's more important in your life. Don't be a stripper of the nuts on your ABS unit. How many times is this guy gonna grab a hold of that thing all the time? Where'd my socket go? So this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna make sure that each and every one of these, mother. I got it. Somebody needs to calm down. There we go. You gotta get all these nuts, you gotta get them all moving nice and free so you can thread them in with your fingers. That's the most important thing in your life right now. So I'm gonna do that to each one of those just like we did it on that one. Trust me, it makes reassembly way better. If you're worried about the plastic coating, don't do it like this. Replace all your brake lines, so on and so forth, yada yada. Oh, I feel the sneeze coming on, boys. Oh boy. Wow. Oh man, that one hurt my sides. I hate being sick. Get the big driver of screwing. Let's see if we can't get off there. There's one. Oh, my give a damn's just about busted right now. Getting to that point of my day, time of the day. I think that's a country song. Way under the middle of the box, that one just rolled. Go figure. Should have stuck a bucket of antifreeze down there so we didn't have to go chasing it. Oh, almost lost a finger. Come on, dude. There you go. That's a good boy. Good boy. I'm gonna go find the other one. Put it back together. Worst it off in the sink. Guess we can stick the bolts back in it because all three holes are slotted. But before I do that, I'm gonna make sure the washer fits through. They do, believe it or not. Good job, General Motors. You made the hole big enough to accommodate the bolt with the washer. So now we can stick it up in there. It's key weight, you know what I mean? Let's go get our new part. Brandy new from our fine folks at our local Chevrolet. Oh, we dropped our packet of candy. And I'll eat that later. Our fine folks at our local Chevrolet dealer. Here it is. Probably should lube those up, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's not just shove it in dry. Let's go get a little lube. It's the ha-ha cone, AKA the silly cone. I'm jealous. Josh gets to listen to music all day. We do too, unless we're making videos. Ooh, she slips right in. Got a little goo on my fingers. Wipe that off, grab this. We'll grab that. Start that by hand. We'll grab the torque wrench. A couple little clickety clacks. Couple clickety clacks, there she is. You want to make sure that these are loose before you stick it up in there. There we go. Because I think my intention is to leave them in and plugging the holes, and we will fill the holes as needed. All right. But I think we're gonna get after these two first because they're the hardest two, particularly this one back here. All right, let's get after it, boys. It's almost quitting time. Whee! All right, here we are. I'm gonna take off the little green caps on the inside here. What's up? What's up, Mrs. O?
Can I use the repair link?
Yeah, sure, you go ahead. Oh, this gonna require my eyes. My eyes! Not working like I thought it was gonna do. Let's get past the lines there for a second. Get that one there. Get your key weight up in here. In my mind, this worked a whole lot nicer than it did in reality. I was thinking, there's that one, get that one past there. Yeah, in my mind, this went buttery smooth. This is always the struggle. Okay. I was hoping that I could leave this a little bit on the loose side to get them lines started, but I'm thinking it's not gonna happen. This one's got a bit of pressure on it. Let's see if I can get these front two started here. First and foremost, actually I think this front line could withstand to have a little bit of tweakage done to it, to be honest with you. Because let's see here, let me just get this sitting up in here how it should be. Okay, that's nice and flat against the frame. And this front line, this one's not going to be a problem. The outer one, the secondary line, the primary line there on the inside though. I'm going to do a little, give that a little what's up. Let me tell you what, boys, I just got in me a straight up pissing match of that thing. As you can see, I got the bolts back on. I ended up having to take that line and just tweak it out just a little bit, just so I could get my hands in there and spin that sucker to get it started correctly. Now I'm thinking we probably should mount it now. These lines are pretty movable. I'm not so sure that having this down is going to benefit us or not. Here, I'm gonna move the nut up on that line. Problem is I can't see that frickin' rear one. I'm half wondering here. try to get some of these other ones started. That's gonna make it worse if we try to do the front ones first. See if we can get these rear ones started. I got the front two are obviously in now. I'm not even in the hole there, fella. Nope. Tweak that line back out of our way here. Where you at, baby? Dude, I'm so freaking shaky. I'm sick. I don't want to be here. This thing's pissing me off. Come on, fella. You gotta get them started with your fingers. Alright, I'm gonna put the bolts back in this thing. Okay, everybody needs to calm down. Need to calm down. Take my socket out of there. Hose. Alright, let's see. These things always just make me nervous. Like I said, if you strip it out, you own it. You bought it. You're screwed. So you gotta start them by hand. You gotta give them a handy. All the way. I can't even see up here to get the damn wrench on. There's that one. What we'll do is we'll come back with our torque wrench. We'll torque all these to factory specs as soon as we get them all in. There's that one. We're gonna unscrew the next one here. This keeps us from dropping a bunch of junk down in there. There's that one. Hopefully, now this one seemed pretty wobbly, like we can hopefully start it. So the worst part is I can't get my head up there to see what the heck's going on. So you kind of got to do it all by feel. Get these, get that thing up there. You'll know when you got it, because it'll go in. That's how you'll know. Don't be tricked by a cross thread. You want to know the secret to getting these started? You gotta walk away. Just walk away, dude. That's what I do. Turn off the camera, walk away. Go lean on your toolbox. Ask yourself why. Why did I pick this career? This career picked me. And then say someday I hope to be in a position where I can pay somebody to fix my stuff. And then you never have to work on your stuff again. Oh, you know that's not true. You can never stand the thought of somebody else working on your stuff. That's why we do it ourselves, right? That's why we're DIYers, me and you. Getting closer. This one out here on the end, I can see that one. This one I can kind of see. Oh, feels like we're started. We give it the wiggle wiggle. Bow, bow, bow. Wiggle wiggle. Try, like if you turn that and that thing doesn't feel right, don't turn it anymore. Don't push a little bit harder thinking like, oh, it might go better. Could you nick one thread out of these ABS pumps? Forget about it. Forget about it. That's what they say downstairs. That's where the saying came from. It's from a guy putting on an ABS pump. Screwed it all up. Hey, forget about it, huh? That's what they say downstate. Down there in New York City. Not upstate. We don't say that. We don't say forget about it. There's that one all torqued down out to the last and final one, the one that we can actually see. Watch, it'll be the hardest one. Or the easiest one. I've got to tighten up the front too also. I left them, I tightened them all the way up and then backed them off a click because I knew we still had to bolt it to the frame. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Let's give that last and final little torque check before we come back through with our torque wrench. Because you know that's going to happen. Right? Alright, I'm going to tighten up these here on the front side. Hope I'm not making a rookie mistake of the year. Typically, before I put in any module like this, I'll plug the sucker in and program it prior to even installing it, because what a son of a bee it'd be to get this thing all done. Find out the module's junk. Yeah, I know it's brand new, but it's also brand new China, so there's that. This is viably because it's not bolted down, okay? Don't get too excited there. The light keeps flipping around up here. Try to keep good lighting for you. Let's see, this connector was good and clean. Okay, that's in, that's on, everybody's in. We don't do any fluid film until we verify no leakies. Shouldn't leak. Double flare's usually pretty good. I'm gonna clean her off here a little bit. And then I'm going home because screw this truck. It'll be here tomorrow. Well, that's it, folks. We're gonna call it quits on this one. We're gonna call this part of the video part 1. I imagine it probably ran a little long, or at least it felt like it did, even though I wasn't recording some of the freak out sessions I was having, you know. We should do that someday, Erico, raw and uncut. That'll give people a different perspective on me. Anyhow, I don't feel good. I would feel good though if you went in that comment section, left a comment, question the concern. Be back for part 2 when we program it and bleed out the system. Hopefully everything goes well. And Insta, the Facebook, you guys know. Just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.